Assalamualaikum. This is another episode of AK's Corona. I'm Syafiq and
I am Abdul.
So today kita akan match preview of Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest. Dah international break, so I think this is going to be a match that everyone wants to see from us to bounce back from a loss from Man City.
Betul.
So fun fact for this game, Liverpool only won one game in 5 games, conceding first in our 6 of our last 9 games, and conceded 17 goals in 11 games. So right now we're sitting 8th place with 18 points, 8 points away from the top. Abdul, what do you make of this?
It's terrible.
Yeah?
Terrible. Yeah, the downgrade from performance and from our defensive perspective, right? From last season. Yeah, Van Dijk's supposed to be the greatest defender to ever live, right? But with us leaking goals now, so that's going to be a huge problem for us lah.
Yeah.
So hopefully kita after this international break kita boleh bounce back and then get back to that clean sheets lah.
Betul? So like looking forward, kita punya weakness untuk kali ni, there's a lot of leakage in terms of long balls. Our first balls and second balls are not being won. So kita pula lawan dengan Nottingham Forest, where Sean Dyche has been the new manager. And as you all know, masa time dekat Burnley, it's apa kau kata dia? Haram ball.
Yes, the epitome of haram ball.
Yeah. Proper English football, so very direct, discipline. And there's one fun fact pasal Nottingham Forest. In one game, they crossed 25 crosses, and in another game, they crossed 26 crosses. So maksudnya that's about one cross in every 3 minutes.
My God, so
crazy.
What we can say is cross and inshallah. That's it. That's the plan. That's the game plan. All right.
So I think for this game, kita boleh expect Sean Dyche to play their team more very disciplined.
Yep.
With the back line and the middle line to be more compact.
Betul.
And I think the question is how our players is going to break down this back line and middle line.
Betul. When you play against a team that they are set up like this, what we call is low block, it's very hard to penetrate because it is easier to play against a team that is pressing or moving because you can see all the spaces land behind, right? And then tapi kita lawan low block ni, dia orang stay at one place and they will move together. So it's hard to play against this kind of team. So kita akan very heavily rely on players' creativity lah, and then one shot pass, quick combinations, and then they have to be more sharper and then lagi cohesive lah between each other. So especially when we play against this kind of team, we hopefully will see the brilliance of Florian Wirtz lah.
Yeah. So he will capitalize on the pockets kan.
Betul.
Ada satu lagi, when we play against low block, the hardest part is to suck the midfield out tau.
Yeah.
Macam
to invite pressure tu. Kita nak, sometimes kita perlu
hold the ball for a bit.
Yeah, hold ball and then kita invite that pressure. Kita macam trigger them to make that press. Yeah, but the game plan is always have to stay together.
Yeah.
But when we play against this slow ball, kita kena frustrate them. We play this short pass between the lines and then kita akan buat dia orang macam tak boleh ni, kita kena press ni. So that's what we want to do lah. So hopefully that pass will be sharp, will be accurate. Kalau pass tu tak sharp, pass slow, they will capitalize on it lah.
Even though there's tactical side of the game, there's also the psychological side of the game yang kita kena try and penetrate.
Betul.
So but then again, we're just coming back from international break. Some of our players are performing well, I see, in their own country.
Especially the one that have received many criticism lah, like macam Florian Wirtz lah kan, tak perform here and there, tapi dekat Germany perform. So it shows ataupun bagi a glimpse of what's going on within the Liverpool camp. Adakah kita tak pandai guna dia? Adakah kita ataupun adakah dia sendiri the problem? So these things happen. Dia perform dekat national tapi tak perform dekat Liverpool. So maybe Arne Slot tak pandai guna dia lah. Mungkin kan? Betul kan?
It just feels that Arne Slot tak tahu what is his best team yet.
Yep.
And also best formation yet. Sebab kadang-kadang tiba-tiba nampak Sobo main right back.
Yes.
When you have Conor Bradley on the right. And then tiba-tiba now Wirtz is not tiba-tiba but Wirtz is being deployed on the left rather than number 10. And then now macam kau kata the last episode is trying to play Ekitike and Isak up top. So I don't think I think he's still
he's still betul, he's still figuring out.
He's still
still experimenting. I think part of winning the league too gives him like macam a less pressure to make things work straight away.
Yeah.
Right? Because dah menang league lah, so kita boleh try something lah.
Yep.
Because this project is for the long term, right?
Betul.
They signed this player for at least 5 years. So basically what they want, I think what Arne Slot want to do is this season they will take it macam not lightly, tapi he will experimenting stuff because dah menang league. So the pressure for me dah come off sikit dah. And
you have the same thinking as this podcaster. Dia kata first season is to identify what's the problem within Liverpool.
Yeah.
Player mana nak jual, player mana nak tukar. And then the second season is the experimentation space where he buys all these players, and then probably in January's transfer window ataupun in the summer transfer window next season they can jual beli. And then third season is when we actually see the
real Liverpool lah. And also I believe that Arne Slot pun didn't expect this to happen, right? Because he won the league, and then he expect if he buys these players that he targeted akan straight away functioning ataupun performing. Maybe not all, maybe one or two, but macam bagi reality check juga lah. Oh, this is not going to work, so it's going to take time lah, kan? Tapi what we can say is he got the players that he wants. So maybe we can give him time lah.
Betul. To be honest, I think we're a bit more unlucky rather than not working. Of course, the goals conceded yang kita pernah concede, orang kata highlight the problems in the game. But if we scored some of the goals yang patut kita score, I think the results and the situation right now would be different, kan?
Betul.
Okay, moving on to Liverpool against Nottingham. Liverpool conceded 17 goals in 11 league games, and most of it they bypass our defense through long balls, and I'm quite worried with how Nottingham Forest was set us up against us. But they are very prone into high balls and long balls. You think that's going to be a problem for us?
I think so, because the evidence is clear. Kita struggle against team yang low block satu, and then teams yang main high ball and direct ball to the behind lah. Sebab kita agak quite isolated in behind because we have players like Gravenberch supposed to be our DM, but he also venturing to the middle, the attacking third. Yes. So when we have this our centre backs isolated, it's always gonna be a problem. Especially you play against teams like Crystal Palace, like Nottingham Forest, that will have a striker yang boleh match the physicality of Konate and Van Dijk. So I think this is the blueprint. This is the way to play against Liverpool.
For now.
For now, true.
For now. So another interesting fact is that 40% of our conceded goals are all from set pieces, set plays. 40%, that's a lot coming from set pieces. But our home record is 4 out of 5 wins. So
our home record is not something that we should be worried lah. Because Anfield is always being a fortress.
Yep. So, and then I think we have like our schedule pun, our fixtures lepas ni kita agak bertubi-tubi for the month of December. I think the spaces between one match and to the other dalam 3 ke 4 hari. So it's gonna come hard and fast, and it's gonna be a struggle or a problem for Slot untuk figure out what went wrong. Macam selalunya kalau kita main game, we would sit down and review, and you have 7 days or 5 days to rectify whatever mistakes. But right now it's like every 3 games ada.
So dia memang kena plan terus siap-siap which line up kena main, which players kena main game ni and so on. But on the bright side, our next 7 games is relatively not that hard compared to the previous games, because we have teams like Nottingham, PSV, and then West Ham, Sunderland. Sunderland might be tough because they are also performing, right? And then we have Leeds, Inter, and Brighton. So out of all that 7 games, I think we have only 2 games that is going to be hard, like Sunderland and Inter. That's in my opinion. So I think this is the great opportunity for us to get back to winning ways.
One of the biggest question is Mo Salah. He's playing. If he plays today, is his 300th game, Premier League game today. So I think there's pressure from that. and there are some orang kata yang he's still grieving from Andy Robertson, Diego Jota, and we can see dalam interview dengan Andy Robertson, his country qualified for World Cup, but all he thought was Diego Jota. So, but his XG, Mo Salah punya XG, 3.6 in 11 games, and
quite high.
And 1.8 expected assists in 11 games.
Yeah, like I mentioned before the previous video, Salah is all about the output.
Yeah,
right. He will give you the numbers, but he will not give you the aesthetic of the football aspect lah. So maybe it's one of those players that can score, that can assist, but at the same time, he also restricted other players punya movement, ability. Other play, what the short way of saying is that kalau ada dia, player lain tak boleh nak flourish.
But I believe that kalau Mo Salah is in his form, I think he would be the guy that carry us.
True.
Dia macam two extreme side lah. Kalau dia tak perform, dia drag down. Kalau dia perform, he brings everyone.
There's no in between Salah. It's either that or this. Macam tu je. Kalau dia perform. Kalau dia tak perform, dia memang akan drag everybody out lah. Because like I mentioned before, Salah is not like Eden Hazard. He's not like Lionel Messi. Even if Lionel Messi and Eden Hazard didn't score or assist, he's still gonna play a very good game. Right?
They will disrupt the match.
Yes.
Then another orang kata player under pressure is Alexander Isak. I think he only scored one goal.
One goal. Itu pun dekat League Cup.
Yes. And the one case I assisted, it was easy tapin or 1-on-1 kan?
Yep.
So how do you think he's going to fare against a team yang low block, you probably won't get much ball. Kalau dapat pun, it's always your back behind against the goal. Do you think he can play that in that tactical?
Isak problem is not tactical. It's not how we set out or whatnot. It's just that he doesn't have a preseason. It's just that his physical is not ready for Premier League games yet. But he has the ability, and also with that price tag on his head, right? I think it's quite a lot of pressure to him. Coming from a team like Newcastle to Liverpool is a big step, right? And then with that price tag, memang susah lah. Tapi kalau ikutkan ability wise, it shouldn't be a problem for him. Because he is a wonderful player. You saw how he destroyed us last season, right? So regardless of how they set up, Isak on his day, no problem.
I think for me personally, Isak would have a tough time tomorrow. But who's going to help him is the players around him. We should be using him as a focal point or a target man. I doubt he gets space for him to run from behind. Tapi kalau ada pun, it's probably in a transition phase when Nottingham Forest has already attacked, and then kita boleh counter from there.
Betul.
But then it goes down to the decision making of our players lah. But it'd be interesting. I do want Isak to get on the scoring sheet. I think.
We want to get him up and running. It's been a while. It's been a while. We wait for a long time for him. Pay a huge fee for him, and then ada hiccup injuries here and there. We are getting impatient lah. I mean, like maybe some of us understand, but as the general fan dah jadi impatient lah. Beli mahal tapi tak main, tak perform, apa benda ni kan, macam tu lah.
So main man for today, I think we both agree, is Florian Wirtz. He would be the one stringing the team around with his. I think he will have a free role on the left to play a lot. To play together with the midfield and other places. And do you think he would be the one, or maybe AKTK would be the one on the left, or would AKTK then? Because like kalau kita tengok game sebelum ni, the ones that actually make things happen is AKTK dengan Wirtz. Whether they score or they assisted, itu tak kisah, but the one that actually move the team is these two players.
We saw the few glimpses of how they play. Remember the first goal AKTK scored? He played a very combination with Florian Wirtz. because it shows that they both have that football IQ.
Yeah.
They have that football IQ. They're willing to work with each other. They are hungry, and then they are not ego.
Yeah.
They don't tak ego. They don't not mind together.
Yeah.
They just need the ball.
Yeah.
Right? You see players, you see them asking for the ball all the time. Hey, bagi. Tapi some players doesn't trust them that much lagi. Yeah. So hopefully AKTK and Wirtz will both start, will both play, regardless of what position they play.
Yeah.
AKTK main atas ke, main kiri ke, Wirtz main number 10 ke apa ke. As long as they two are on the pitch, we might see good things from them.
Yep. So then another player would be that will help us to win is Zobo. If a team is playing against a low block, then long shot is, long shot would be one of our weapons. Yeah. Sometimes you can't play around the team.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to bang. You just have to put your laces and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, for the past maybe 10 years, long shots are rare.
Yep.
Right?
Very rare.
Very rare. I don't understand why players nowadays just don't want to shoot. Even they have space, they play sideways passes, diagonal pass, play with 1-2 striker. Sometimes you just have to try your luck.
Yeah.
Right? Especially against team that low block. They won't move. It's like team main dengan low block ni macam lawan patung. Because they don't move.
Yeah.
Right. If you want to run, do you run around the wall or you run through the wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't run through a wall, right? But sometimes you just have to bang and hope for the wall to break, or maybe there is a crack between the wall and then the ball pass it. But the point is, just shoot.
Yeah, just shoot.
Just shoot. They are professional players and they have the ability. So sometimes you just have to try a lot. We miss players like Steven G.
Yeah.
Right?
Stevie G. But yeah, so in stats ni, Sobo has created the most big chances in our team.
Really?
Yeah, I
thought it was Florin Wirtz.
That's what I thought too. But I guess there's a different definition of big chances.
Yeah, true.
Maybe created chances from Wirtz. Big chances, I think probability yang lagi tinggi to score will be Sobo. So these two players, Wirtz and Sobo, it's my main man to watch for tonight. They'll be the one carrying me.
True.
Okay, but good news. Alisson is back. So hopefully
our savior,
our goat.
our goat.
So hopefully he will be back in the team sheet tonight. I mean, Mama has always been a reliable player. Tapi,
but he's not Alisson.
He's not Alisson.
That's the simplest way. He can be performing. He can be good, but he's not Alisson.
Yeah.
That's all.
One thing yang orang selalu tak tengok ialah keeper's positioning tau. Where how do you cover your angle and whatnot. Sometimes we see keeper boleh lah they shoot betul-betul kat keeper, boleh lah save, tapi sebenarnya it all depends on the keeper's positioning.
Betul. Yeah.
If you
it looks simple, maybe macam striker apa lopek yang striker ni shoot straight, bagilah angle sikit. No, it's all about positioning.
Yeah.
When you play football, especially as a striker, sometimes you want to shoot tu tak boleh sebab keeper tu pandai tutup angle.
Pandai tutup dia, main mata, badan left right. These are the split seconds moments yang orang kamera takkan boleh nampak. Betul. It's when you actually go and play 1-on-1. Macam dulu kita ada keeper macam Shihan Azmi.
Yes.
Oh my god man, he's big, lepas tu dia suka main mata and dia suka main suara. When you're 1-on-1 is pressuring. When you have that in the back of your mind,
Alisson is one of those keepers that are very good at 1v1s.
Yeah.
Even if you watch various interviews about him, all praise his 1v1's ability.
Yeah. So I think we won't get Frimpong. Frimpong is still injured.
He's still out.
He's out. So let's move on to Linehouse prediction.
Brother.
Tak apa. Linehouse prediction.
Linehouse prediction, alright.
Okay, so we're gonna play a simple game between both of us. Kita akan predict lineup for tonight and also predict the score for tomorrow. And the loser will be orang kata nak masuk hati lah.
Yes.
Okay, the loser will have to do 15 minutes.
Yes.
50 minutes of ice recovery, sponsored by Abdul, his own new venture. Please do check it out. It's RT Lab MY.
articlab.my
on Instagram. RM15 je dapat ice recovery, esok rasa best. Let's go.
Okay.
So aku hitam, biru. Okay, we have our lineup for tomorrow's game. I think we'll go with Abdul first to present his prediction for tomorrow's game.
Alright, so I predict that we're gonna have this kind of setup. Keeper, I can stick to Mama because I think even if Alisson is back in training, I don't think he's gonna play straight away. Then macam biasalah, VVD and Konate as CB pair. Right back is gonna be Bradley. Left back is gonna be Kirkes. And then midfielders pair 2-2, we akan ada McAllister dengan Gravenberch. And then number 10, I'm gonna opt for Szoboszlai to play there. And then on the ideal wing is going to be Salah on the right, Wirtz on the left, and then we're going to start with Isak lah. Yeah, I think Isak is going to start because we already see the glimpse of that. Even if the two is fit, Arne Slot is going to opt one of them first until he finds a solution to play both Ekitike and Isak.
Okay.
Right, so this is my prediction for the lineup.
Do you want to share a bit more why you choose, let's say, Isak over Ekitike?
Alright, why I choose Isak? It's not because he's better or whatnot. I just think that Arne Slot will opt to use Isak instead of Ekitike. Yeah.
And then I think the next conversation is Kirkes.
The next conversation is Kirkes. Like I said, Kirkes is the long-term or is the first choice left back for the season, but he is not performing for quite a while. But I think when we have this, international break, most managers akan reset. They will try something new because it's gonna either be okay ataupun tak okay. International break macam tu is an opportunity for you to reset and do something new. Because I'm sure Arne Slot bila tengah international break dia tengok player main, dia buat study ataupun dia buat something formation, boleh try. So I think because this is the first game after the international break, I think he will use Kirkes. Yep.
Okay. So moving on to me, I think Alisson will start. I think we're missing a lot on Alisson's capability at the back. But I do agree with Abdul. Mungkin Mama akan main. He's been, Alisson baru join. Tapi I think, on the previous games macam, we're talking about Jurgen Klopp. Kalau dia baik, dia terus masukkan. Okay. So maybe Arne Slot has different.
Like I said lah, because he is Alisson. Yeah. Dia is like one of those players yang macam, oh, boleh main dah? Okay, main. Dia memang macam tu. Dia tak kisah dia fit ke tak fit ke. If he's fit, he's going to play.
Yeah. So I have corner on the right, Ibrahim and Virgil. I think that's fair. But for me, it's Robertson. The reason why Robertson is because he just qualified from Scotland to the World Cup. So I think there's a momentum there. If Arne Slot is a kind of like PK pasal momentum-based punya form.
But if you talk about that, Kirkes as well, Hungary doesn't go to the World Cup. So it's going to be safe.
Yeah, true. Right? That's a good point. Yeah. But okay, then personally, I feel Robertson would be a better choice to play against Nottingham. Okay. Just because he has the ability to put the ball in, to cross in. I think in terms of overlapping, they're both the same. I think the only difference is that how Kirkes overlap, timing and overlap. Yeah. I think that's
maybe the obvious comparison between the two is experience lah.
Yeah, experience, correct.
But I think both of them have the same gameplay, have the same tenacity, have the same physicality. It's just the experience. Robertson is much more calmer.
Correct. So I have 3 midfield: Curtis, Gravenberch, and Sobo. So Gravenberch is a DM.
Okay.
And then Sobo will be more of a 10, macam kau buat. Okay. But why I choose Curtis over McAllister is because he brings, even though he seems like the guy who always dribble and whatnot, but he is a quick player.
Okay.
He brings up tempo, whereas McAllister is more of a, you get the ball, he can play that one touch.
Yeah, he's direct. He's more
direct. But I think in this game, if you're trying to break the low block, I would have somebody who can do both. Somebody who can play one touch, somebody who can sprint, somebody who can dribble and break the lines.
Alright, so you are one of those guys who rate Curtis Jones.
Curtis, man, come on, guys. Yeah. You have to rate Curtis, man.
Curtis Jones is one of those players that have mixed fan base. Alright, personally for me, I rate him, but sometimes he's just that a bit too slow for me.
Okay, see, there's different opinions. Now you know our podcast is not biased at all. So I will have Mo Salah. I think this will never change.
Oh yeah, he will never change. He's the same category as Alisson.
Yeah.
If you fit, you play. If you fit, you play.
Yeah.
Tak kisah lah you perform ke tak perform ke, main je.
So then I have Wirtz on the left because I like that I think Wirtz will start on the left, same as you. Dia can drift inside and then have Robertson. Or even Karikas kalau main pun, he has a space for them to make the pitch wide.
Betul.
And for me, I think this is very quite controversial. Ekitike up top. Why I say Ekitike is because Ekitike is fitter and he can dribble. I don't see Isak as a dribbler yet. Now, why do I say I want a dribbler macam Curtis and Ekitike? When you play a low block, you want to invert pressure, one thing. And if that person has the ability to beat one-on-one in small tight spaces,
it's very good. Yeah.
then that would be the way. So Ekitike. So Ekitike as well can link up with this triangle here, and then Sobo dengan Salah can be more isolated. So that's where I'm at. I think Ekitike would start first. In terms of shoot, my only concern is that when it comes to in the penalty box kat sini, Ekitike akan keluar.
Ya, betul.
Itu yang probably we would see because Ekitike start to go to the ball. Rather Isak is like your Erling Haaland, stick with your defender kan.
Yes.
So but this is what I think Arne Slot would do, and Abdul pun ada his own thoughts as well. Match prediction. So our match, we're gonna match prediction. So it's gonna be same, penalty akan masuk Arctic Lab. Nanti kita akan tunjuk Arctic Lab. Yeah. Okay, my match prediction is going to be 1-0. I mean, Liverpool has to score. Liverpool has to win. If we don't win against Nottingham Forest, someone who is 18th in the relegation zone, kalau tak menang, kalau draw, I think Arne Slot will have so much answers to questions. Not just from us, but I think the fan base and also probably...
Betul. And the ball, I think the ball is going to... What the hell is going on?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. So that's for me, 1-0. Abdul, your prediction.
Who scored?
I want to go with Sobo with one long shot.
No assist.
No assist. Boom.
Alright, okay.
It's going to be that game yang kita we are frustrated with ourselves. Burnley is just so disciplined, and then our passes, you know those type of games yang macam we are trying to score, but because we're so pressured, sometimes passes akan inaccurate, and then we get really frustrated.
Tak accurate.
Touches tak kena because we're just so frustrated. I think it's one of those games, and I think this game would be just one magic, one out of the blue, one miracle for us to win the game.
I see. Alright. For me, it's gonna be 2-1 to Liverpool.
Okay, good shout.
Yeah, we're still gonna leak goals. I think we're still gonna leak goals, especially not solely on Mama, but because he's not Alisson. That's all. Okay, who's gonna score? I think it's gonna be Isak and Salah.
Salah, okay. Salah?
Yeah.
Why Salah?
And Wirtz gonna assist.
Where's he gonna assist? I would love to see that.
Salah gonna assisted by... I think he's gonna assisted by McAllister.
Okay, I can see that happening. Yep. But Salah to score tonight?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Like I said, he's the output guy. Even if he's not performing, he will make things happen.
Yep. Okay. So kita orang ada dua ni. Let me know what you guys think. Let us know what you guys think in the comment down below. If you agree with Abdul's or mine, or you don't agree entirely, you can just let us know. And yeah, we'll see tomorrow night. And inshallah kita akan go live on TikTok just to have a watch along. Kalau tak ada, then we'll see you guys back in match review against Nottingham Forest. Assalamualaikum. This is AK Khor's Run Up. My name is Syafiq Khor, and my long time
Abdul.
See you guys next time.